Aren't we, Ruth? Thanks very much to Richard. Wasn't that just marvellous? I hope he comes back with the microphone, though.
Dogs and pubs, what's not to love?
Exactly.
It's that perfect combination, isn't it? Now then, the weather.
Yeah, sorry, the weather.
Yeah. I know we don't have to talk about it, but you know.
Walking dogs or not? I don't know.
Let's talk about the weather. I tell you what, yeah, because quite a few of us are, probably for not all the right reasons. It is autumn, and the general setup for the next few days is not too bad at all, in fairness. A mixture of our old friend sunshine and showers, very much the same old, same old. But the good thing is, by the time we get into the end of the week and the coming weekend, things will start to settle down and things will also start to feel less cold. I think that's probably the best way of saying it. It's not exactly going to be tropical, but it'll certainly feel less Arctic than it has done at the moment. And that's because we've got Arctic air sinking its way southwards thanks to the jet stream. However, if you take a closer look, you can see these lovely looking yellows and oranges start to creep their way back up from the near continent. So something a little bit less cold. Tonight, however, could well be something of a shock to the system. Let's take a look in a little more detail. So cold tonight, cold enough to put the heating on. I say that very carefully.
I did hear people talking about electric blankets earlier
electric
on.
blankets and hot water bottles and all sorts. But yeah, it is only temporary. It will warm up again.
I know, 20.
It's not bad.
Who'd have thought it? We're very excited about that.
Well, we've still got a few showers dotted around out there at the moment. The wind's already dropping back, though, thankfully. And as we head into the overnight stretch, things will tend to dry out, which means under clear skies, the temperatures will drop. Colder than last night, 5s and 6s around coastal areas, but further inland, more sheltered rural spots, we're looking at values of around the freezing mark, which, as you know, means we could well see a touch of grass, maybe some air frost by the early hours of tomorrow morning, and some pockets of fog through the valleys and maybe over the hills too. So a bitterly cold and possibly wintry feeling night ahead. But it sets us up for a beautiful start to tomorrow morning. The mist will lift away. The winds again possibly picking up during the course of the morning with a little bit of high level clouds starting to bubble up, but absolutely nothing that's going to put a dampener on your Friday. It's shaping up really rather nicely. Highs of 14 or 15, not too much of a breeze thankfully, so still feeling just a little bit fresher than we'd like at this time of the year. And as we head through Friday night and into Saturday, the high pressure that settles things down really starts to take effect. So the possibility yet again of a bitterly cold night and maybe some frost too. But it's going to be a really rather lovely start to the weekend. You can see, however, already the winds switching to something more southerly as that milder air starts to show its hand. So into the weekend, highs of 19, possibly a 20 by the time we get into the second part of the weekend, which all in all is not bad at all. And you can see that steady rise in those temperatures. And look at this, what a difference in overnight values, leaping from just 4 or 5 degrees Friday night. Saturday night, we're looking at around 11 or 12 degrees. So warming up really rather nicely. Hello there, very good morning to you. A bitterly cold start to the day with some fog and possibly some frost too, but on the whole, high pressure brings a really rather lovely day. Lots of blue sky and sunshine, maybe just a few wisps of high level cloud bubbling up. Temperature wise today, topping out at around 15 degrees. I'll see you later.